Hey guys, how's it going? CoderMan here. I went and saw DeadMau5. I didn't create a video to say, hey, I went and saw DeadMau5, although it was a really cool show. And it was actually the first time that I'd seen him, so that was kind of neat because, I've listened to his music and followed him from a business perspective for quite a while. But the purpose of this video is, you may or may not know that one of the other shows that he was playing, he ended up having a severe malfunction with one of his systems, which later found out what it was the bass was so high and it was shaking the cube, which was the digital display that was in front of him, that it actually popped a Firewire 800 cable and cut the audio. It's kind of funny because the company that built the product ended up sending him an updated board and was actually, really involved with getting that sorted real quick. But what really stuck out to me is in one of the YouTube videos that's one of the fans had shot, they show, Joel sitting up on the podium where he has all of his DJ stuff and the music cuts out, which you would expect when the audio goes away. The visuals continue, which is kind of interesting. But then all of a sudden he comes on the microphone and he's really calm. He's not like, oh shit, what am I gonna do? Run around in circles. He just straight up says, we'll get this fixed, we'll be back online soon. And then he kind of just like plays to the crowd while the technicians are trying to find the issue. Which, incidentally, they actually didn't find the issue until they were tearing the whole system down. They ended up just rebooting everything, and I guess it came back online. So it was interesting because you can learn a very valuable lesson from that, and that's simply that when you're in business or when you're performing, which for him is a business, you may be stuck in a situation that is not comfortable, you didn't plan for it, you didn't test for it, it just happens. Let's say you're building an app, you ship it, and let's say you do a major promotion, and then all of a sudden the App Store goes down. Let's say it's your first app, you say that it's going to come out Christmas Day because it happens to be holiday related, and you don't realize because it's your first app and you didn't know this, that Apple actually shuts down the App Store for about a week before and leading up to Christmas. Whereas Android, you could post at any time. I mean, it's usually ready within like an hour. The problem is, if you're new to something, you can't possibly know all of these little pitfalls. But what you have to do is you have to be able to roll with it. You have to know, what do I do in this case, in this instance where something goes wrong? How do I fix it? How do I solve it? How do I get through it? And how do I stay professional? And that's really what DeadMau5 did, is he kind of stayed on stage, he spoke to the crowd. This is a performer's worst nightmare, realized, it just was, he kind of was just talking to the crowd, and the crowd starts chanting his name and doing all sorts of different things to kind of keep busy. And then, of course, the show comes back online, he finishes the set, and everything's good. He actually said at the end of the set that he's going to do an encore because it was a flawless show. And my friend and I kind of looked at each other like, what the hell happened? He didn't really elaborate on it. So my friend Tim actually pulled up the article and sent it to me, which is kind of what sparked creating this video. So really the point is, if you're in business or you're dealing with anything in a professional manner, just, stay calm, focus on the issue, solve it, don't make excuses. I don't care what it is. If you're late to work or you're late with a project, don't say, oh, the bus was late, or, oh, I didn't get up because my alarm didn't go off, or we didn't make that deadline because we had too much to do. Just own it. We were supposed to go live at 9 a.m. this morning. We're having a bit of a server delay. We're fixing it right now. We should be live by 11 a.m. And because of that, we'll give you a discount, or we'll, whatever. Do something so that you keep the client happy, you keep your boss happy, whoever it happens to be. And you're just going to be much better off. So yeah, this is just a quick little video I wanted to create after hearing about that story, and I thought that it was pretty relevant to my followers, so I would go ahead and create it. If you have any questions or comments on the topic, definitely leave one below. Like the video, subscribe if you're new here, and I'll see you in tomorrow's video.